Hi, this is Mike from MonkeyPod, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create and manage a grant budget. So first, let's go to our chart of accounts to see which grants are actually on our books. To do that, we're going to go to our main menu, click on Chart of Accounts. We're going to select Net Assets, and in this case here we can scroll down and we can see that we've got 3 grants, restricted grants on our books currently. We're going to create a budget for the Student Mentoring Program, for which we've been awarded $200,000. To do that, we're going to go back up to our list of menus, select Budgets. We can see here that we've got a list of all our active budgets right now. If we need to include any that are expired, that would pull in those expired budgets. You can filter your budgets by organization, class, grant, or tag level. But let's create a new budget for that grant. So we can select the scope as grant. MonkeyPod is then automatically going to populate this drop-down menu with any of those restricted grants from your chart of accounts. We can select Student Mentoring Program. Let's say it's a 2-year grant, and we'll name it Year 1 to 2 Student Mentoring Program. Next, we're going to select our date ranges. Date ranges are going to determine which transactions are automatically being pulled into the budget to be reflected in your actuals. So let's go with May 1, 2022 to December 31 of 2023. That means any of those transactions that are applied to this grant that fall between those dates, they will automatically be reflected in our budget actuals. We can enter our budget lines manually, or if we wanted to update or upload a CSV file, we can do it that way. We can see the total income from the grant for $200,000. Next, we can go in and enter our expense lines. So let's say we're going to spend $100,000 for payroll and related expenses, maybe $25,000 for conference and registration travel, sending students to conferences. Let's say we're going to spend $50,000 for student housing and another $25,000 for scholar stipends. Okay, we can scroll down. We can see that our total expenses have been automatically added up for us and that we're netting out $0. Nothing is remaining. We can save this budget as a draft if we want to keep that private. That way you can only look at it per user. Or if it's you want to save it and let the rest of your team look at it, you can do that. Okay, so now we've saved this budget. We can, if we ever need to come in and edit it, we can do that. We can change the dates, we can change the name, we can change the budgeted allocations, right? We can see the date range here from May 1st to December 31st. We can see that we're showing actual activity. MonkeyPod by default is hiding any accounts that have no activity, no budgeted or actual activity. If you do want to see every account from your chart of accounts, you can click that button and it'll show you everything. But by default, MonkeyPod makes it a little easier to view it just by hiding those accounts that are not being used. You can always download your budgets to Excel. If you scroll down here, we can see again our full budgeted total for $200,000. You can see the expenses so far here. We haven't recorded any expenses that have been applied to this grant. Okay, so that's been a quick look at how to create and manage a grant budget. Thanks so much for watching.